Hey, good afternoon, peace and blessings. I just want to continue what I usually make my content about, spiritual warfare, and that of the correlation between narcissism and demons, narc awareness, if you may, the kingdom of darkness, these people under demonic strongholds, full demon possession, whatever it may be, are banking on you, as chosen or as a lover of God, Yahweh, to, give up your light, to become like them, in lifestyle and in heart and spirit. The thing that crushes the devil the most is when you continue to have love for God, have love for people. The thing they're banking on is for you to hate everybody, through the spiritual warfare, through the witchcraft that they put you through. I'm in my wilderness mode, stage period, whatever you want to call it, most likely at the end. I'm kind of ahead of schedule spiritually. I'm a spiritual genius, thanks to Yah. All praises to him. But, a lot of things, spiritually, I just overstand, at an early pace, at a quick pace, all thanks to Yah and, people who came before me, laid the breadcrumbs, spiritually, through this journey we walk on this narrow path to heaven. But you have to realize the kingdom of darkness, Satan, his high-ranking demons, these people under demonic strongholds, full demon possession are banking on you hating them. I'm banking on you mirroring them in lifestyle and in spirit. You wrestle with the spirit, not the flesh. The quickest way for you to lose in the spiritual warfare is to hate people. That's the ultimate goal. The kingdom of darkness sends you spiritual warfare, witchcraft attacks of all foolishness. But you have to realize, you have to understand. You have to have the gift of discernment to understand it. And you should pray for that as well. But you have to realize it is to get you to hate people. It's get you to become reminiscent of somebody with demonic strongholds, under full demon possession. It is get you to be a carbon copy of that. Satan, his agents, his witches, warlocks, they seek to destroy you. They seek to destroy your soul. They seek to bring you under, satanic possession. This is what this word is about now. Excuse me, as you hear noise distractions in the background, like usual. Per usual, when I, get to preaching the gospel. I really can't, do nothing about that. At this moment, at this current moment, the devil has really been, fleeing a lot from my life. But, he, when you preach the gospel, when you give off a high vibrational frequency into the matrix, people walk around you, people follow you, Python spirits, monitoring spirits, as they call them. They walk around you, they'll act weird. People will make noise in the background. They'll yawn. They'll do various, foolish things, because you're destroying, the witchcraft spell this word is under. This demonic, programming that this word is under. Spell is witchcraft. Demonic programming. Pushed by the Freemasons. Freemasons are in control of the whole globe, the whole earth. They are the higher ups, in every, state, city, country, Freemasons. So they control this demonic programming that the word is under. So you have to realize it. So when, excuse me. So as a lover of God, as chosen one, as a light of this world like I am, I'm the light of this world, so a lot of my videos you're going to hear, noise distractions, so I can, I apologize for that. And also I apologize for being a little under the weather. I have a cold, pause. It is what it is. But like I was saying, not to get off track, these demonic vessels, these people under demonic strongholds, reprobate-minded people, they wish you to be like them. They're full of hate, they're full of envy, jealousy, rage. Their only goal is to, stop you from getting to heaven. So much so that, they'll allow their whole family, their daughters, their sisters, their mothers, their brothers, their nieces, their cousins, their aunts, their grandmothers, to burn in hell along with them, as long as you get to go with them as well. That's the end goal. They do not seek to, gain, spiritual knowledge, to, gain access to heaven. They just, seek to everyone in a group, in a group session and like the Avengers, in Endgame, spawn up, in heaven. Not in heaven. Spawn up in hell, and, enjoy damnation. I believe so. These people really believe. Most likely, from the way they carry their vessel spiritually. It just shows. It just shows. But you have to realize, that is the biggest tactic, the devil really has against you. And he's putting you under the spiritual warfare. He's putting you under, witchcraft. People, if you're chosen, I'm chosen. I'm light of this world. People know me, as soon as I walk in the building, because the demons are going to automatically, stir up. Say my last name, they say my name. They say things about me that only, close people should know, random strangers. Anybody's chosen, who makes, chosen content, who makes spiritual warfare content, understands they say the same thing. So obviously, I'm not just making this up, not just pulling a rabbit out the hat. I'm chosen. It is what it is. I'm light of this world. I most likely am the only one in Connecticut, where I'm from, my state. Um, people really know me. I'm the only one out here that's chosen. I just take it serious. I understand. People, want to get me to, go to hell with them. That's not an option for me. I will bring anyone, including myself, to heaven, to the pearly gates, to the God-given right, that Yahweh has blessed us with, access to heaven. And I will leave anyone who seeks to, BS, to seeks to, even act like they want to BS, seek to, you know, figure it out, find out, what the devil is all about. People I watch, people I used to, associate with, lose their soul over, minuscule things that don't even matter, in the grand scheme of life. Foolishness, love of money, love of attention, love of just being in the crowd, beta stuff. People are very, foolish, reprobate minds. 2020 came, Satan, got its grabs on people's souls and their vessels, and people gave up hope on God. That's just what we're going through. It's a spiritual war for these end times. The mark of the beast is, on the news. The chip, the RF, something chip. I don't want to say it wrong. The chip, and then get in your forehead as well. That's the mark of the beast. Literally, these are the end times. We don't got much time, left. People understand that, especially if you're under demon possession. You definitely understand that, so you're trying to live it up or something, whatever it is. I'm not sure. People are literally living 50 lives, in one vessel, because they understand that their time is coming short. These demons, these disembodied spirits, in people's vessels, jumping in and out of people's vessels, realize that their time is short. The devil realizes that his time is short. Jesus is on his way. I really doubt, truly with the gift of discernment, I doubt that we have. I give us 10 years max till Jesus, sounds them trumpets, and the dead arise, and all lovers of God arise as well. I give it 10 years max. I don't see Jesus waiting for 50. I don't see Jesus waiting for 40. I don't see Jesus waiting for 20. What is the point? When the mark of the beast is already here. When things are already happening, have been prophesied in the Bible. These are the end times. And people want, seek to do nothing but have you join them in the crowd of people who are going to burn in damnation. If you were chosen, and especially, if you were just a lover of God. As chosen, as light of this world, is my duty, is my destiny to bring people to the light. As a lover of God, it's your destiny to glorify God, through your vessel. The same thing, just a different path, different duties, but it's the same thing. Excuse me, I'm under the weather. If you hear me sniffing, I'm just a little under the weather. I got a cold. Pause. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. But you have to realize, you cannot hate people for Jesus on the cross, he said, Father, forgive them for they not know what they do. Excuse me. That is what you were going through. This spiritual warfare, this demonic programming, back from the Freemasons, Freemasons, control the whole globe. They control the whole earth. They got people scared. Demons got people scared. People are in a loop of fear. You're on a loop of fear. And you have to realize they want to do everything in their power to get you to go to hell along with them. Especially to get you to hate them. That's the quickest way to get you to go to hell, is to get you to hate them. But you cannot hate the vessels that people are under. You can hate the spirits, but not hate the vessels. I do not hate the vessels themselves, but I hate the spirits. I hate demons. I hate the devil with a passion. The devil had done nothing for me spectacular, great, life-changing, beneficial for my life ever in my existence. I do not love the devil. I will never love the devil. People love the devil for foolish reasons. And you have to stay away from that. You have to set yourself apart. You have to realize that this is a loop that we are under. It's demonic it's demonic program that we are under. You have to realize it. In 2020, Satan's claws sunk into people's vessels because they were narcissistic, they were empty vessels spiritually, they were spiritually dead. It's led to them becoming demonic vessels. Anybody that you know that was a narcissist before 2020, after 2020, they most likely were under full demon possession. It is just what it is. And if you study spiritual warfare, if you're close to God, if you have the gift of discernment, whatever variable it may be to add to the equation, you'll see it. We wrestle with the spirit, not with the flesh. These are the end times. You cannot hate people's vessel. You can love people from a distance, but you can also set yourself apart. Do not cast your pearls with the swine. You can not cast your pearls with the swine and not hate people as well. You have to find a good balance like I did. Yeah, and peace and blessings.